Hi everyone, my name is Becky. Welcome to my channel. I do AngelScopes. AngelScopes are readings that I do where I tune in to the angels and also my guides and get messages and deliver those to you to help you along on your path as we go through the year. Now, this particular month of March 2018, we are going to be looking at that full moon occurring right out of the gate, guys, on March 1st, around 11 degrees Virgo. Now this particular full moon will be standing right across the sky from Pisces. So the Virgo-Pisces axis will indeed be in play. Now, if you know your natal chart, you could also see where 11 degrees Virgo is occurring there to get further clues. But for now, we're going to be looking at the solar chart, combining them with the tarot, and of course, I always give the last word to the angels. Now for me, astrology truly is a cosmic code. Really the language of source energy writ in the heavens. They're readily available for us to use as we go on our journey through this life. Now for me, this code, as it were, is always for our greatest good. It's always to help us as we go along. It's always there, given freely in love to all of us. And so, I would like to use that this month as we go through the readings. We're going to be looking at the configuration in the solar chart because that works for everybody. All right? So, hang on to your hats, guys. We are getting ready to enter March 2018 with a full moon right in Virgo. See you there. Hi Capricorn, this is Becky and I'm here for your March 2018 reading. We're going to be reading for the first couple of weeks, but the energy of the full moon that we're reading for will probably be with you at least through 2 weeks and maybe even until the next full moon occurs at the end of March. Now, this full moon that just occurred a couple of days ago, it was in Virgo, 11 degrees of Virgo. And for you, Capricorn, in your solar chart, this full moon hit your 9th house and lit it up like a spotlight. And it is standing across the sky from the sun, which is sitting in your 3rd house of your solar chart. Now let's take a look at what that means. The 9th house, which is where the full moon is sitting right now, with energy moving through that house, affecting you for a lot of this month, is travel, study, higher learning, morals, ethics, religion, philosophy. These are all things that may be in the process of being triggered by this full moon in Virgo. Now, as I said, the sun is standing across the sky from that full moon, and the sun is standing in the 3rd house, which is directly opposite the 9th house. In that 3rd house, issues of communication, siblings, friends, neighbors, community may come up. Maybe even in relation to that 9th house. Sometimes I believe this particular house, it may even concern, I'm not sure if it's this 3rd house, but I'm fairly sure it's short-term travel, but don't quote me on that, but it definitely is communication, siblings, friends, neighbors. So full moon in the 9th, travel, study, travel, usually long distance travel, higher learning, research, morals, ethics, religion, philosophy, and the sun across in communication and neighbors and siblings. All right, so let's get started. I've already created the sacred space and we are ready to go. I have my trusty rose quartz giant marble or globe here to help bless the energy here today. We also have our Rider-Waite tarot, traditional tarot. We have our Romance Angels Oracle cards. And we also have messages from your angels. Okay, so let's get started. Angels, we are sitting here with Capricorn, those who have come to the channel today, and we are asking for information to help them navigate March to the highest and best good of all concerned. Angels, what is the overall energy as a result of this full moon in Virgo that Capricorn is going to be feeling this month? The overall energy for Capricorn. There it is. Angels, what are the obstacles, if any, that Capricorn may be dealing with that come up to be looked at and will come into their awareness as a result of this energy being put forth by the Virgo full moon? Thank you, angels. Angels, what is your advice to help Capricorn navigate this energy this month, the outcome or advice? Thank you, angels. Okay, let's turn these over, Capricorn. Angels have let us, whoops, sorry, I think I just nudged the camera. Okay, let's look right there. All right. Whoa, 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 and double whoa. Let me look. Yep, you can see that. Okay. Now, I'm going to, I can't believe this reading. Okay. I could talk for hours on 3 cards, but I will refrain from doing that. Let me just go ahead and show you what the cards are. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So, here's the summation. Capricorn. This is the overall energy. These are some of the obstacles, or not really obstacles, but something that could come up that you may have to sort out. And this is the advice. Capricorn, if you are showing up in your reading today, and just putting aside that full moon in the 9th house, which is research, higher ed, knowledge, research, learning, travel, yes. Well, no, actually, we're not going to put that house aside just now. What I want to say, and then I'll ground it in the houses. What I want to say is, Capricorn, it looks like to me, some of you are thinking of making an offer of engagement or marriage to someone. And you're getting stalled out in the communication part. And what I mean by that is you're sitting there thinking, I've made up my mind, I want to do this, but for whatever reason, you can't quite get the words out. Okay? You can't quite get the words out to actually say it, to make the offer. So this may play out for some of you. It could play out another way where you're the one that's going to receive an offer, but the person who's trying to get up enough courage to make that offer is just kind of struggling with either how to say it or how to communicate it or what setting to say it in, something like that. Okay, now that's the love aspect. Let's go back to that 9th house. The 9th house, where that full moon is shining a spotlight, is on travel and research and higher learning and religion and philosophy. So we've got these two. Here's a challenge. The challenge card is the 8 of Wands or Rods. The 8 of Wands or Rods always means communication, and that's the 3rd house. Remember where the sun is sitting, in that 3rd house of communication. But when it comes to 9th house matters, this card refers to travel. To travel. The overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles, you can see here he's the Pentacle King. He is known to be someone who is very well grounded. Grounded. Okay, he's settled, he's stable. Yes, he can be slow moving at times, but he only moves after he's given it great thought, analysis, research, background information. And he really takes his time to think things through. And he is very slow moving when it comes to issuing any kind of proclamation of his love or any kind of proposal of marriage or proposal to travel together or whatever it is. He's usually very successful in the monetary sense. He knows how to make money, and he knows how to use it wisely, generally. This particular person can tend to be a bit conservative in all areas of life, but I will say they are someone who enjoys the pleasures of life. They enjoy good food, sumptuous food, as it were. If someone is a gourmet, they may very well be a King of Pentacles type. He enjoys wine, if that's something he loves to partake of. Fine wine, fine food, fine travel, fine hotels, luxury. He is a person who really likes to indulge others as well with these beautiful, beautiful aspects of living here on Earth. Okay, and you can see his home in the background. He's very successful, generally speaking, but he is slow. So you may be experiencing some of this person's energy right now. It could be a woman, or it could be a man, or it could be you, Capricorn. If this is someone else, and it's related to love, we sort of talked about it in summary here. If it's related to, well, we've got communication, higher learning, travel. I mean, honestly, the feeling I get from this Capricorn is it's related to love. It's an invitation to love, okay? But there's a stall out with that communication. That's the strongest feeling I'm getting. So my question is, Capricorn, are you thinking of sending some kind of message to someone? And are you just not sure of what words to say or how to arrange the meeting so that these are also, quote, arrows of love as well. So it is love card as well. You want to send those rods or arrows or Cupid's arrows of love to your beloved, and you want to begin something as a partnership. You want to create this partnership. And my guess is if you're the person who is proposing, you may be the one offering at least a ring. And one of my guides loves to say the phrase, pledge your troth. Offer your troth. It's an old English phrase, but it basically means to pledge your faith and pledge your love and pledge your trust and pledge all your earthly belongings. But are you reluctant to do that, Capricorn? Yeah, you've been a little slow on making that decision. But why is it that you're having this communication obstacle? I need to find out. Let's go ahead. Angels, we need a clarifying card for the Eight of Wands. Why is Capricorn having, there it is, obstacles with communication? Okay. Wow, it's a super huge energy. It's the Magician. Cap, are you wondering, here you are, you're thinking that if you make this, you approach your beloved with this offer, you know, of love and something stable, a stable partnership, relationship, marriage, whatever it is, we get the Magician as explaining why you're not ready to, or why you're having trouble making this communication to your beloved. Are you afraid that you won't be able to bring about this union? Are you afraid that somehow it's going to go against you and it's going to fizzle and not manifest into the union you want? So you're having a few doubts there. Let me see why. Look at that, Cap. Don't doubt this. Look at this. Page of Pentacles, and he's offering. This is the hand of God coming down from heaven. Traditionally, that's interpreted as the hand of source energy. I mean, look at the bower of flowers. It looks like a wedding is about to commence in the garden. All we need are the chairs and the guests and the bride and the groom, or the groom and the groom, or the bride and the bride, whichever way it goes for you. Look at that. Look at these two cards. Can you see that? And that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. But I think you're worried that it's not going to happen, that it can't happen, that it won't happen, that whatever it is you are trying to create with this other person, and it does look like a really solid and stable partnership that's going to go the distance, Capricorn. This is no fly-by-night lightweight relationship. You are trying to consolidate something, and you're beginning to think, maybe I don't have all the tools I need to make this offer. Maybe I haven't really got myself in a good enough financial position, or I haven't really gotten myself, I haven't really thought out all the details. I need to do some more research. I need to, but the full moon is saying, Cap, in that 9th house, the full moon is saying, you've done the research. You can wrap up the research now. The research is done. It's reached culmination. You do have all the ingredients necessary to make this proposal. And you've even got the double rings here. How about that? How about that, Cap? All right, so it looks like you do have what it takes to make this offer. Now, of course, this energy is up to you. And if you're not the one making the offer, it could very well be that you are the one who is going to receive that offer from someone else. Okay, I don't see a card of waiting if this is you and you're waiting for someone else to make an offer to you. Although if you are this card, and if you have been waiting for someone to make the offer of love and partnership and maybe marriage or something like a marriage, at least a stable union to you, they're working on it. And that's the message here. They are working on it. They're trying to figure out how to do it, but they are working on it. Okay, so you just need to kind of just hold your horses a little bit in this month of March. They are trying to bring that about. If you are the King of Pentacles, which it would be you, because Pentacles are an earth sign and you're an earth sign, it could be a Capricorn, and that could be you. So they're working on it if this is you and you're waiting, or you're working on it. You're getting there. You're getting ready to make that offer. You're doing what you have to do. You do have the tools to do it, and you do have confirmation here. Double confirmation. Okay, now of course that's up to you. This won't apply to everyone watching, but that is what I'm seeing overall. And it could also be, if it's not love, which is generally the strongest thing I'm getting here, if it's not love, then what it is, it can very well be some kind of career matter that involves communication. It involves travel. It's a new beginning, a fresh start, and it may even involve some research and some higher education. It could even involve going back to school for additional learning or degrees or certifications. It could involve any of that as well, but I'm seeing it also as an offer coming through in business. So if it's not love, it's business. Okay, and fear not, that is coming through for you, Capricorn. Either way, in spades, it's absolutely, that's just an expression, in spades. It means, very big. It's coming to you in a big way. Or you're going to be making an offer to someone else in a very big and wonderful way. Romance Angels, we're with our Capricorn friends. Could you give us a message here today, angels, for Capricorn regarding this part of the month of March 2018? Is that it? Maybe they want to. Okay, let's see. All right, Cap, whoa, okay, this is interesting. We've got two. The first one is release your ex. And the second one is healing family issues. Okay, this is what I just heard about healing family issues. I just heard this. If you are holding back on making this offer of love to someone because whether it's and I'm hearing it's subconscious, it's in your subconscious, you're worried about repeating patterns that you witnessed as a child, maybe repeating in your marriage or your partnership. Know that the magician is here. The magician has the power to manifest whatever the magician wants, and you do too. You are not doomed to repeat, patterns that you felt were very injurious or were very, what's the word I want? Patterns that were not healthy, that you may have witnessed growing up, or in your own family members, or maybe in a previous marriage and now you're trying to marry again or partner up again, and these fears are coming back. What if it turns out the same? And that's why you've stalled in this communication, because you've got a little bit of fear going on, but you have the capacity to heal that. You have got every tool. The magician has every tool he needs to bring about a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful new creation. He's creating as above, so below. He's bringing down the power from above and grounding it here in this Earth 3D plane. He can do it, and so can you, Capricorn. You can just, release and heal whatever it is that you're a little bit scared about repeating or about having occur in your union. Okay, so there's no need to worry about that. Now, the second card we got from the romance angels was to release your ex. Okay, that goes with this card, because if indeed you were in a relationship before now, which probably you were, if it was a marriage or even if it was just, casual, or if it was more like an exclusive relation, whatever it was, whoever it was, you know what? You're a little bit in fear of whatever happened in that repeating itself in this new endeavor. Or perhaps if you are getting back with the same person, which could be, you're afraid that, if I go ahead and make the offer and patch this up and have a re-go at it, what if this comes up again, and we're in the middle of a situation that, was very uncomfortable the first time around. Well, I don't think you need to worry about that, Cap, but that is up to you, of course. You're thinking about it for sure. So think it through. Research. Do some kind of, if you need to research people or counselors or someone to go talk to, do that. Find a professional who might be able to sort this out for you in the best way. In whatever professional that you're drawn to, it could be, someone, a counselor, a spiritual teacher. This is where the whole spirituality aspect of the ninth house comes in. Communication. It may be that you need to just sit down and have a communication with, a good conversation with this person, if it is a repeat person, if it is your ex, and discuss, these things for the highest and best good of both of you. But nonetheless, these things can be overcome. If it's an ex you're no longer with, just go ahead and just ask Archangel Michael to help you release that person. Okay? And the best way I learned to release was, and you say their name, so-and-so, I forgive you and release you to your highest good, and I go free. If you have to say it 1,000 times a day to whenever this person comes in your mind, if you're not with them now and you don't want to be with them, and you're ready to start something new and fresh, that's how you cut those cords. And even if you do want to rekindle this, okay, but just release whatever the toxicity was before. Release that, let it go, so that if you do start over again with this person, then it's a fresh and clean slate. Okay, let's do one more. I feel like this reading's a little bit long, so thank you, Cap, for staying with me. Angels, we're with Capricorn. Can you give us a message to sum up their reading today? Yes. Whoa. Okay, here we go. It's the angel Akasha, and she says, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Whoa. Okay, so remember we just talked about getting counseling. And it says here, you have the ability to counsel others. You are a spiritual teacher. So basically, Capricorn, if you are a spiritual teacher, which this card is saying you are, then you have the ability not only to counsel others, but also to basically go within and counsel yourself. So go within in meditation. Go ahead and practice the cord cutting for emotional ties, severance, so to speak, with Archangel Michael. Because you are a spiritual teacher, this will sort of resonate with you. You may have some techniques you use yourself. So apply those techniques to yourself. okay? Because you help others. So go ahead and help yourself get over whatever this might be that is nagging at you, because it looks really delightful as you go forward with your plans in March and beyond. It's always up to you. You always have free will. But these are energies that are available for you to work with in March. Okay, Cap, that's about it. I'm so grateful that you joined me. You had a very interesting reading, and it was quite enjoyable to do, and I hope it helped you. I will be back toward the end of the month or maybe even in the middle of the month. Until then, I wish you peace and richest blessings and, of course, great love. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.